YouTube? Balboa here with a brand new Hess review. This time of this year's Hess. That's right, the 2012 Hess. I got it, and I am glad I did, because this is a really cool Hess. Now, let's take a look at the box super quick. I'm just going to move it to the side. Here it is. You got a picture, some really nice artwork. I love how the artwork that they use. You got the Hess in the back, the gas station in the back. You have the Hess in the front. You have helicopter and rescue, same artwork. So kind of pictured. It's artwork that looks like pictured, which is pretty cool. Of some of the things it does. You have the back of the helicopter and the front of the helicopter, and I love how they do that. That's really cool. They do that all the time with their boxes. And this is a quality box, very thick, very nice cardboard. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but we'll put that aside and actually talk about the Hess, because this is an awesome Hess. This is my new favorite Hess. Now, when you get this opened up, your rotors will be locked kind of like this. Don't worry, they all snap into place and looks great. Batteries are included. I like how it's a screw and a clip. They seem to use this a lot now, and I really like that because you can have the screw in there just to be safe in case this breaks. And then, because the way this works, if this thing breaks, you couldn't use the electronics anymore. But in case this breaks, you have the screw, or if you don't need the screw and you think this clip is good, then you got that. And I really like that. Now, batteries are included with these. Don't know if I have mentioned that before. Now, this has some ABS wheels. I'm not a plastic expert, but I believe they are. And one thing I like is that it folds in. How cool is that? So you can have it normal, where it doesn't roll, and when you want it to land, you just extend these out. A little tricky to get to, but not that hard. And there you go. That is awesome. That is so cool. Now, this Hess is really cool because it's a helicopter. And of the helicopters, basically, all the helicopters, and there was a plane that had a propeller, excuse me, have this button here. And they have a motor in it. So, before we actually talk about that, I should talk about the detailing. The detailing is really cool. You have actual searchlights that go up and down. That if you have a toy that you're hiding and you need to find it, proportionate to how this thing is, these are considered working headlights. I mean, not headlights, but searchlights. You have chrome on the grill, along with black windshield. Very cool. You have some really nice vac metal for some turbines. I mean, this is gorgeous. I love that. You have it on the side here. On the side, you have Hess. You have it here, 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 and right there. Very cool. You also have Hess 2012. You have Hess gasoline along with the red button, which we will get to. All of the ones with a motorized gimmick, like a helicopter or a plane, have this red button, but we'll be getting to that soon. You have Hess located here along with Hess gasoline, some lights, button, which we will get to later. The top of the rotor has an H on it, which is really cool, along with some white stripes. The white stripes also make an appearance here. It says Hess on both sides of this. You have a red light along with Hess here. I like how these are done in a different plastic. That's really cool. Now, pushing the two buttons will cause the ramp to drop. Now, it is a little hard to get to this one because this is in your way, so you kind of have to tilt it up. But when you do, you can pull out the little rescue vehicle, which is pretty cool. Let's talk about this now. Just put that to the side. This is a really nice little vehicle. You can see white is the primary color, while the helicopter is very green and white. It's a very good mixture of both of them. This one's primarily white. You can see it has some very nice vac metal here. Very cool. You got Hess logo here and here. Very cool. I like the headlights and the bumper. Very cool. On the back, we have Hess 2012 along with Hess on these two doors. Very cool. You have gasoline, Hess. One thing I like, I'm not sure this will pick up, but the tires actually say Hess. Chrome on the hubcaps, and they're rubber tires. So a lot of really nice detailing on this one. it does light up, of course. You have a switch here, and it will light up. We'll take a look at this in the dark so we can actually get a better view of it. And we'll actually close this. I like how this is clear and you can actually see the vehicle in there. So yeah, now let's take a look at how this looks in the dark. Now you have three switches. You have a switch that will cause this to light up, and then a switch that will cause this to light up and spin. So let me just hit the lights and we'll take a better look at this. Here it is. This is so cool. So I'm just going to back up the camera so we can take a better look at this. You can see a lot of really cool things going on. You got some really nice yellow lights for the searchlights, which is pretty cool. These are adjustable so they can look down if you want, and I really like that detail. You can see the Hess logo on the front has lit up. You know what? I'm actually going to turn it on to just lights so we don't actually have the propeller hitting the camera and stuff. But we have Hess lit up on the side. We have this light here. I kind of wish there was a light here, but then again, not really. You can see Hess lights up here and here. Very cool. The inside lights up, so when you have your I'll put it in here. So when you have your car in here, you can see it in the dark, which is really nice. And you do have to push both red buttons to actually get that to open. You have a light here, which is pretty nice, along with three lights here, and a light here in the back, which is pretty cool. So one of the switches, the switch on the bottom has a light mode, which is this, where it just lights up. Then you have an off mode, and then you have a light and spin mode, which causes the rotor on top and in the back to spin. And we'll turn that off. And pushing the red button will cause it to spin and flash. So we will take a look at that more in detail when we turn on the lights. The little vehicle here, as you can see, it has a switch on the bottom that causes it to also light up. You have the Hess logo that lights up, along with the one in the grill and on the top. This rescue light lights up, and in the back it lights up. Very cool. So yeah, that's it. So let's talk about the helicopter in greater detail. Now that I've shown you guys what the it looks like in the dark, we're going to talk about the features this thing has. So like I mentioned, pushing the red button here will cause it to spin, and you have complete control over it. And when you do so, all of the lights flicker, which is pretty cool. And like I say, you have a normal mode where everything lights up, and then a mechanical mode, which is really nice. And you can see that, excuse me, the top will spin. And it's okay if you hit it; it's not going to hurt you. But when this one stops, so it's just a little one, and same thing. Well, not sorry. If this one stops, this one won't, but if this one stops, that one won't. That's a little weird. You see this one in the back spins, which is very cool. It does kind of bug me that it's on one side and the other side does have one. I liked it when it, I think it was the 1995 one that had it in the middle, which is really cool. But that's just a little nitpick and personal preference. So yeah, like I said, you can push this, that'll cause it to, of course, spin. But on the other side, you have these three buttons here, and each one causes a sound effect, and it also causes a well, these to spin. So let's do this. The first button will cause this sound effect. Very nice. That will continue on for a certain amount of time. I'm not entirely sure how long. Probably just 10 or 20 seconds. So pushing this one here will cause this sound effect. Very cool. And the last one, when pushed, very nice. I really like that. And let's get a better listen to that. So yeah, pretty cool. I really like that. The sound effects are perfect, appropriate for the toy, and it's just really, really cool. You have to push the 2 buttons to actually deploy this, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but it has the swing gimmick where you push it forward, and basically your push is amplified times 2. So yeah, and it works in either direction, so you could go backwards or forwards, and I really, really, really like this over the traditional you pull back and it goes. It's a really solid gimmick. So of course you could push it in here and have it locked in, and there you go. There is your 2011 Hess, and this is a must-have. If you excuse me, don't know what that one came up with, but this is a must-have for Hess collectors. This is a phenomenal. If you are a helicopter collector, you collect toy helicopters, you like them, this is a must-have. If you like promotional stuff like this, this is a must-have. This isn't a toy. This is a collectible. This is a phenomenal toy, and not even toy, collectible. I'm sorry, but this is a phenomenal collectible. It's just amazing. I cannot recommend this one enough. This is just blown my expectations away, and I just totally recommend this. Stay tuned for some more Hess reviews. Until then, just keep watching some vids and liking them. Adios.